Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on, hit that heart button for me, and then type in September, you guys. Can you believe that it is the last day of September? This month has flown by. Oh my goodness. We're just a couple short weeks away from my son's birthday. New promos and a bunch of stuff launching tomorrow. I am so excited for all the things, but this month is not yet over. So, hi Sandy, how are you doing, you guys? Make sure you say hi when you jump on. September is the key word. Type that in there for me. So, y'all, normally the last day of the month, we try to do at least one more project with our Club Couture kit for the month. And I want to show you guys what this is like, because if you're not a club subscriber yet, you want to be. You want to be, and you want to be tonight. Okay, and I'll show you why. Oh my gosh, here comes all my friends. Yes, I love it. Hello, Pam. Hey, Ray, Darlene, and Florian. Hi, Mary Jo. Hi, Janice. Hello, Kathy. Hi, Paulette and Nancy. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Ruth. Hello, everybody. Hi, Wendy. Hello, Valerie. Super excited for tomorrow. Me too, girl. Me too. Hey, Wanda. Hi, Connie. Oh my gosh, hi Loretta and Lori. You guys, there's 32 more comments already. This is insanity. Everybody gets that notification and they like run. You guys are awesome. I love it. You guys are so cool. Okay, I'm sorry if I missed your name. I had to skip through to the end. But you guys, let's go ahead and take a look. Hey, Joy and Vicky, let's go ahead and take a look here at the September Club Couture kit. So what this is, every single month you would get a kit sent right to your house. It's a craft subscription, okay? And it's something different every single month. So for the month of September, this is your last night that you can join in September to get this kit, and then it's gone for good. Gone forever. You guys, if you're a club subscriber, let's see some hearts fly in there in the comments so everybody can know how awesome Club is. And you just love this program, okay? All right, so here we go. This is it for the month of September. You are going to get in this kit this is a frame, okay? This is a frame. I'm feeling better today already, Cassie, which is great. So what we did this one right here. It was a horribly printed picture of my kids, you guys. But we did this in navy and gold. And it's this really cute picture frame that you can hang. And you can do it with this plaid print, okay? So, super, super cute. Easy projects for beginners, and you get something different every single time. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. You watch the clock. And you just know. Hi, Dottie. Hello, everybody. So you're going to get this awesome frame, and you can do this up however you want to, whatever colors that you want. You're also going to get this amazing plaid pattern. It's called Pretty in Plaid. And you are going to get 2 paste singles. Thank you, Victoria. You're going to get 2 paste singles with this one. This month you get vanilla paste. And you also get shimmer gold. So all of this together in a kit mailed right to your house, okay? If you join tonight... Okay, Tracy. If you join tonight, you're going to get this kit mailed to you, okay? Then, if you join tonight, you'll already be subscribed to get the October kit. And the October kit, I think, is amazing. Oh, I'm so excited for it. Let me show you October. So join tonight to get September, and then you'll automatically be enrolled to get October. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, if you are enrolled in Club Couture, this right here is the October kit, okay? Here we go. Oh my goodness, where do I even want to start with this? Okay, the 2 colors that it comes with. You can't go wrong with Club or Perks. I completely agree with that. You get bright white and you get shimmer crimson for the month of October. Bright white and shimmer crimson. And let me show you guys the transfer for October. I so stinking love this. It's gingerbread houses. Gingerbread houses for October. And you are going to get some really cute gingerbread house ornaments that match up with each one of these. So you can make 4 really cute gingerbread ornaments. So you guys join club today. Make sure that you are already enrolled for October and grab both kits. It's the last chance to get the picture frame one with the plaid pattern, okay? We're going to use that plaid pattern tonight with another design. Because remember, these are reusable silk screen transfers, so you can use them over and over and over and over and over again on so many different projects, okay? Drum roll, please. I know, right? Okay. So here's what's in store for tonight, you guys. When I first joined Chalk, one of the things that got my attention the most was the door rounds. I love door rounds. And I love making them. I love everything about them. And so we're actually going to do a rustic round tonight. These are available in my shop right now, you guys. If you want to grab some of these rustic rounds, you can absolutely do that. And they're a great weight. They're a great size. How much for the monthly subscription? So if you are in the U.S., it's $25.99. And if you're in Canada, then I believe it's $32.99. I think. You guys, somebody's going to call me out on that. Somebody's going to call me out on that. Let me double check because I always forget the Canadian pricing. $25.99 a month U.S. And in Canada, it is loading, $32.99. I think I had it right then, didn't I? Hi, Teresa. Hello, everybody. $25.99 a month U.S. and $32.99 a month in Canada. But I do know that the Canadian Post Office is on strike right now, and that is causing some issues for a lot of people. And I guess we're going to get an email around... That's right. If you join Perks first, then you get 30% off of your club subscription. So, and that makes it a much better deal. Then it's only like $19.99 a month. So, just saying, Perks is a 30% discount membership, you guys. And it's amazing. All right, let's get some paper out here and line my table. Y'all know I like to try to keep it as clean as I can because it's enough to clean up your transfers and stuff after you get done making a project and all your craft space. You guys know that. It is blistering. Going to be fun working to... Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Did you burn yourself? I missed the comment. Christine, did you burn yourself? Girl. I've done that a time or two. All right, we're just laying out some paper here because we are going to start off with some of our Dixie Belle Voodoo stain. And I love this stuff. It's a gel stain. And it's pretty darn amazing. And I wanted to make this surface lighter than what it is right now. Most of the time I go darker, but this time I want to go lighter. So we're going to add some of this right here. What do I want to use to apply it with? Let's just go with a paper towel. No, I don't want a paper towel. I want something that's not going to have a whole bunch of fuzzies. And a paper towel definitely does. So I actually have these little towels that I get from Walmart. They're really, really cheap. They're like flour sack towels. And I buy them and then I just use them and cut them up and use them as rags. Because that works for me. They're going to hold your clubs till strike is over. Oh, no. No. So if you're in Canada, you can subscribe, but you won't get it till the strike is over, apparently. Oh, my gosh. That's not a good situation, you guys. I'm so sorry, Canada. What about your orders? That's not... No. No, Canada. Get it together. On strike. Figure out your problems. Work together to come up with a solution. Pay these people. Use a disinfectant wipe. I would, but we'll see how this goes. Can't wait to get my big order with all the peanuts and other things. Yes, I agree, Denise. I agree. Put my hand on a hot burner. Ooh, gosh, no. So, because if this was a darker one, I would use a disinfectant wipe. But because it's a lighter one, I'm going to try to use this instead. Do Dixie Belle stains need to be sealed if the project is placed outside? The stain itself does not. It's a stain. However, with our paste, if you're using paste or if you're using hot glue, you definitely want to seal it when it's going to be outside. So if you go to my site and then you go to Club Couture, there's the subscription to join club. And then there's also one that says join, and that's your subscription to join perks. I would definitely recommend joining perks first. And then once you're a perks member, going in and joining club. That way you get that 30% off your first month. All right, so this is just going to give our board this really light, almost like a whitewashed color to it. And I haven't used this one all that much, but I do love the way that it looks. And I should probably do my edges, shouldn't I? I want to get this rubbed in and not have any weird lines. And I think that if I let it dry on there too quickly, I'm going to have weird lines if I don't spread it out well. All right, let's put some more, and this time we're going to go on the edges, because I really should have done those first. Really should have, I think. And it made a mess. Oh well, this is how I craft, you guys. I'm a messy crafter. Just like this. Messy, messy, messy person. I'm getting it all over the back, it's all over the front, it's everywhere. Oh well. So you can still get stuff through FedEx, is that correct? What do you like for the best sealer for door rounds? I usually typically just spray mine with, this is the Au Naturel gel stain. I typically just spray my door rounds with Krylon clear sealer. It's a spray paint. All right, I've got this pretty thick and heavy, but we're gonna just kind of buff it in here. Hi, Julie. And then we'll rub it back off again. This is the Au Naturel by Dixie Belle, and if you type in the word September right now, then under the list of supplies there, it's actually gives you a link to click for the list of all the supplies on my website for this particular project. Ooh, I like that a lot. I just want to get it to where it doesn't have my fingerprints in it. And it looks good. So I'm going to keep wiping away at this as it's kind of soaking into that wood. Hi, Belia. I try having a plan when I start, but then the other ideas always come in. I completely understand that. That's how I felt grocery shopping this week, too. I bought a bunch of stuff, and I had all these ideas when I was hungry at the grocery store. And then I came home, and there's all this food, and I'm like, what did I buy that for? I don't remember. Oh, I do that all the time. Oh, you guys, I love that color. What do you guys think? I definitely stain my hands. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I love this one. I love it already. Already. So this is Au Naturel. I made a huge mess with it. Isn't that beautiful? And this wet wipey here is already dry, so that's not doing much for me. It's now a dry wipey. Have a round sitting on your table waiting for you to do something. Maybe you'll love this project then, Pam. I hope that you do. I really hope that you do. Because it's going to be a little different. But I think it's going to be gorgeous. Ideas, you guys. Should wear gloves. Probably should wear gloves. However, this is not like this is like a water-based stain. So it doesn't stain your hands like the other typical stains do, which is fantastic. All right, we're gonna get this all dried up on here. I really want that to set in. Hi, Belly. Oh, thank you. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Carol. How are you doing? You guys, I'm super excited for this project. Honest to goodness, I'm super, super, super excited for it. September is my keyword today, you guys. Join our club. Get both of these kits if you join today. You're going to get the one for September, and then you'll automatically be enrolled to get your one for October. Ah, Teresa! Yes, there's going to be a new color of the month, and Teresa just gave it away. Okay, yes, I do sell my projects. If you see anything behind me that you want, you can just message me and let me know, and I can give you a price and get it shipped out as quickly as I can. Or I do live sales, and when I do live sales, then I most of the time will put most of my finished projects in the live sales. So you guys know what's going on in the VIP group, and then I post something in there that pertains to the color of the month. And you can no longer comment on that because it was posted. I know, but it was posted in the designer studio, so but I'm sure it's already been leaked. All right, here we go. Yes, there was, Tracy. There sure was. This time it's going to be ink. That is still wet on my edges. Quick little blow around there. It's been made public already, Terry. Word gets around fast. Apparently it gets around really fast. Yeah, it was on the Zoom today. Yep. All right, so here we go, you guys. This is I'm going to use 2 different transfers tonight with this one. We're going to do a combination of, it's a red, Ruth. We're going to do a combination of that awesome plaid that comes with the September Club Couture, and we're going to combine it with this one right here. This is called Merry Message, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I need to kind of use this as my guide to figure out where I need to put my placement tape, okay? So what I'm going to do is just kind of hold this on here, and I just want the words Merry Christmas to be right about in the center of my board here. And I'm going to let all the little squiggly stuff at the bottom kind of drop down into my plaid. So all I need to do is just kind of mark it off with a little bit of tape. And I'm just going to take a little piece of tape here. And we're going to go right there-ish. Hi, Terry. And we're going to go right there-ish. And let's see how we like that. I actually think that I want to drop it down a little bit. I think it might be too high. But that's how much space we need. All right. I'm going to drop this one down about 1/4 of an inch to right there, and drop this one down to about right there. Hello, everybody. I love that you guys come on and say hi to everyone. I missed it. I'm missing comments, y'all. I'm missing so many. Plaid reminds you of brick building with wind. Yeah, kind of it does. All right, so I actually have a line on this board where this one right here can go. And I can kind of see this line to know that that's going to be straight. Tracy, check your orders and see where it's at. And if it's lost, then they will replace it. So... But you can check your orders on your website, and it'll tell you where it's at. It gives you tracking information. Okay, so we're going right about here with this other one. And I'm going to try to make these I eyeball it, y'all. I just eyeball it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to leave this part here, this stained color that we made. We're going to leave the up part the stained color, and we're going to paint the middle section here. And I'm going to paint this tonight with the color. Oh, you know what? I actually want to wrap this around, just so I can get those edges colored as well. We're going to paint this with the color Crimson, and this is by Waverly. I get this at the Walmart. Oh, okay. Yeah, give them a call. I think that the thing is like, if it hasn't moved in 10 days, then they'll send out a replacement. So they'll have to check and see when you can get a replacement for it. All right, using one of my favorite brushes, you guys. These are my favorites. Also from Walmart. That's where I get my brushes at. And it's getting kind of janky. You might have to get a couple more. I have a stray hair coming out of my brush there. We're going to paint this up with Crimson by Waverly. Right here in the middle. What? It's the post office, you guys. It's the post office. It's all the postal services. Canada knows they're all messed up. They're messed up here in the U.S. too. Guarantee it ain't us. Oh, goodness. Who said that? Christy. I've had that happen before too, and they'll take care of that. For sure. And if any of you don't know how to get through to our support through live chat, then let me know. I have a quick video I can send you that'll help you get through to somebody live chat to take care of your any kind of problems that you have very, very, very quickly. Whether it be a shipping or a missing item, anything like that. You just now got my notice. Oh no. I tell you what. I don't know what's going on with Facebook and how they pick and choose who gets what when, but it ain't fair. Alright, just trying to make that nice and smooth with that crimson, and I'm going around my edges with this as well, just to be sure that I've got this clean, crisp line when you look at it from the side. Live chat is awesome. Yes. Yes. Support is wonderful with this company. Absolutely. When you can get through on live chat, that's the way to go. Trying to send an email, don't even, just get through on live chat. And if you can't because you're busy because you work while the live chat hours are open, then we can talk and I can help you out with that. All right, here we go, you guys. Let's get this dried up. I'm only going to put one coat of this on here because I kind of want it to have a little bit of that rustic charm. And with it like this, I can still kind of see a little bit of that can kind of see a little bit of that. Sue, we're going to keep things positive, but she says it aggravates me that packages sit in the facility for days before it moves along. Sue, we're not an Amazon company. We're a very small business, believe it or not, in comparison. And typically they say 3 to 5 business days for processing. And right now, we're live time. So as soon as you place an order, it's shipping out same day right now. So as when we have new launches and a whole bunch of people are ordering at the same time, it could turn into up to 5 days before it actually leaves the warehouse. But it's just because we're still a small business. I know we're so used to these days getting everything so fast because of things like Amazon and shipped and all of that, but I promise you they're working on it. All right, here we go. You guys, let's pull up our tape. And check out this crisp, clean line that's in here. Oh my gosh. And where that red is at right in the center. I can't seem to get my hand on that tape. There we go. Awesome, Deb. Yes. Oh, you guys, I love how that looks. Love, 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 love how that looks. And it looks even to me, too. It looks even to me. All right, so now that we've got that part done, yay! This one's almost done. All right, we're going to grab another piece of tape now, and I'm going to put this piece of tape right there on that line. This time I'm going to be a little bit overlapping that red. Just a smidge. No OSU. All right. And we're going to wrap that around as well. So here's what we're going to do. You guys, the great thing about this pattern that we've got this month for September is that it is repeatable. So you can start it over here, and you can move it over, and you can move it over, and you can do it either way with this, but it will repeat the pattern as you go along, okay? So we're going to open this up. These are reusable silkscreen transfers if you're new. And they're adhesive on the back. You wash them, you dry them, and then they re-stick again. I have a feeling some of you guys are going to like my color choices here in just a minute. All right. So I'm going to give this a little bit of a fuzz. I've already used this one a couple of times, so it's not as, it doesn't need to be fuzzed as much as it would if it was a brand new one. It's not as quite as adhesive as it was when I first got it. And I'm going to try to put the line to my transfer up there right on the tape, just to make it easier to line up when I go down the other way. All right, and pressing out all those air bubbles. Gosh darn it, having this paper on here, it sticks to the paper really, really well. Let's get that out of there. All right, you guys, guess what color we're going to use? I think some of you guys already did. Nancy, send me a message, girl. I will help you out with that anytime you need help with that. Just send me a message. Let me know that you're ready and we can get it done together, okay? I can walk you right through it. All right, we're going to grab a small squeegee, and we're going to use the color Ash. This is a dark gray, which I think is just, I mean, you guys, gray and red together are perfect for Christmas. Should have waxed, probably, but I didn't. You're probably right about that, because I did put some, that stain on there. I'm going for it though. I don't think it's going to pull up a stain, but you're right. It's a wood surface. I should have waxed. I got excited about my color choice because somebody just said gray. Somebody just said gray. Nancy, I can still help you tonight, girl. I am still usually up till 1:30 in the morning. I can't sleep. I can help you tonight. Without a doubt. It'll just take me 20 minutes to get my transfers all cleaned up after my live. And then we can jump on the chat. All right, you guys. We did the gray on one section. And then we're just going to lift this up and you're going to see the magic of these transfers, okay? Look at how stinking beautiful that is. Do you love it? Ah! Look at that pattern on there, y'all. I love this pattern. We're going to get this dried up. And I'm not even going to wash my transfer. I'm just going to move it right over to the next section. Tracy, why are you going to cry? I'm missing stuff. Oh, because mine came out? It is such a pretty pattern, you guys. Thank you. I want to make sure that this is really, really dry before I lay my transfer back down, though. So definitely giving this a lot of heat here. All right, let's move it over. And just because I didn't wax on the other side means I'm not going to wax on this one. Because I'm like that. Do as I say, not as I do, my friends. Sorry. All right, I'm going to move it straight over here. And it will line up just right. No, if I would have cleaned it first, that would not have happened. It's stuck to my finger on the back side. See what I just did? I got a little bit of gray right there. I'm okay with it though. I'm trying to overlap it ever so slightly. Really? I needed to just lift it up a little bit. Okay, that's the perfect spot as long as it doesn't move on me. Now I've got it in the right spot. We're ready to put this down and let the magic happen for the rest of it. What happens? You guys, I'm sorry, I'm missing the conversation. All right, we're going to do the rest of this real quick in this same gray color. Going right there to that edge. And we're going to make this line up. Now remember, I did accidentally touch the board with paste on the back of it. So we're going to have a line in there that I don't necessarily want, but it's okay. It's been, do you have a... That's how it goes too, right? Then they want to borrow your stuff. Well, you guys, if I would have washed it first, it would have been perfect. And it's not because I didn't wash it first. Darn it. Darn it. So I do have a little line in here. I can fix it. But you guys see right there where it's not quite perfect because I did that and I just tried to line it up. And it lined up great. But you can see where it stopped on that side. It's not quite perfect. But it's close. It's close. All right, let me go back up here and read some of those. Hi, Darcy. Nancy. I just sent you a message, okay? Hi, Lucia. How are you? I keep going up and down. I don't understand that. It's happening for other people too? You're right. It does give it character. It definitely gives it character. I think it looks fantastic. And it's not quite lined up perfectly either, but we're going to go with it. You can't tell? Okay, good. I can tell. All right, you guys, look at how that looks when we pull up that tape. Stunning! Do you guys love the colors? Oh! I do. I for sure love the colors. I think it looks great together. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to grab that. We're going to surface wax it first. We're going to surface wax it first. Because we need to. Now that we've got this all painted up with our chalk paste, and we made sure that it's all nice and dry, we're going to go ahead and put some surface wax on here before we put down our next transfer design, okay? But I need to spray that transfer, or I'm going to have a heck of a time trying to wash it. Hold, please. Especially since there's a couple of layers of paste in there in a couple of spots. I did have a great Tuesday. It was very productive. Very productive. Oh, so your earbuds helped make my sound consistent. Thank you. Oh, you guys, I feel like that's not quite extremely dry there. Let's just soften up our touch then. A little bit. All right. So we just rub this on. And this is our barrier between what we've got here and our next step, okay? All right. And then once we've got our wax on there, we need to then come in and buff that wax right back off. Thank you. Ash and Crimson. All right, so we're good and buffed. September's the keyword, you guys. You want to join club and get this print right here because that's September. Once the night's over with, it's gone for good. Okay, so here's our other transfer we're going to use. It's called Merry Christmas or Merry Message. And we're just going to use the words Merry Christmas right there in the middle. But we're going to make the scrolling on the bottom of that kind of dip down into that plaid a little bit. If they're school colors. Oh, my nose is getting itchy. All right. So when you've got a big transfer like this, Oh, I think you can. Yes, for sure. Definitely you can use your palm sander to do that. There's a static sound. That could be my air conditioner. My room is only a 9 by 9. It's very, very small. And my vent is right here next to my computer, but there's no place else that I can go. Hi, Diane. And it's going to get too hot in this house with the air on right now. All right. So to make it easier to pull these transfers off, I actually have 2 of my fuzzing cloths. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by just pulling up the top part of my transfer and setting that down on the first fuzzing cloth. And then I'm going to roll it out from underneath. This is going to keep my transfer from sticking to itself as I pull it off the backer sheet, okay? You really don't want it to stick to itself if you can avoid that. And then I'm able to really fuzz the entire transfer all at one time. So I'm going to start here on the bottom. We're going to give this a good fuzz. And then we can go from the top and fuzz the top. And this is the easiest way to get your transfer all fuzzed up and not worry about it curling in on itself and having to run it under cold water to get it to come apart. All right, there we go. That should have plenty now. Just going to stick that there for a second and pull my fuzzing cloth out from underneath the bottom part, okay? Oh, and see, I still got it to stick to itself, but just a little bit. All right. Let's just kind of fan it. Oop. And we're going to pull this right into position. Oh, you guys, I was. But now that I see the placement of this, I almost think that it would look cool if I left it up there. Oh my! Now I don't know. Do I want to do Merry Christmas and Happy New Year? And have that line of red go right through the Merry Christmas? Or do I want to drop it down to where it just says Merry Christmas and the scrolling goes down to the bottom? Oh! Ooh, decisions. I think I just changed my mind on how I want this entire project. I think we're going to leave the Happy New Year on here. So it's a 16-inch round. I think we're going to, you guys, and we're going to go with it like this. I was not going to do this. I was just going to do the Merry Christmas part. But now I want to do it all. All right, I need more transfer tape because apparently I just ran out of that one. Leave it how it is with the whole thing. Let's see how it turns out. It wasn't my original vision. Okay, then let's do that. Let's do that. Just because of how it lined up on that red, I really like it. But we're going to grab some of our placement tape here. And there's a couple of parts, just to be sure that I'm not too sloppy with this. I'm just going to take my placement tape and I'm going to cover up that line right there. And any of this extra detail, hi Peg, do both, okay. Any of this extra detail that's close to the words, just to be sure that I don't accidentally get my paste in there. That's what this tape is for. Okay. I could make the red stripe bigger, but now that I see how it looks on there, I think I like it like this. I think with the red line in there, it's going to look really cool. So we're going to use bright white. You guys, it's back in stock. It's finally back in stock. Yay! And we're just going to do the words Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in bright white right over top of this. And let's see how it turns out. So again, just grabbing my squeegee. I'm not pressing down, y'all. I'm letting that paste just fall into the silkscreen. Just let it do its thing. If your paste is the right consistency, it's just going to fall in there. You're playing nickels as I was crafting. I love it, Carol. Did you win? All right, and then I'm just going to come right over here and get that Happy New Year. And once I've got that all through there, we'll take that same squeegee and we're just going to go over the entire thing again with the squeegee straight up and down and pull off all of that excess paste and make sure that we've got the entire design covered. And we can put any excess right back in our jar. Okay, you guys, let's check it out. Let's see how it looks. You won some. Nicole won 2. Andrew won again. Everybody's a winner tonight. I love it. Taking turns. All right, and then we're just going to give this a really gentle kind of a wiggle back and forth. I'm going to use my elbow for some leverage here. And just pull that right up and let's see how it turns out. You guys, I love it. I so stinking love it. Oh! All right, spraying this transfer now so I can clean this one in a bit too. Just trying to keep that paste from drying out. If I were you guys, I would take it right to the sink right now and I would clean it off, or to the tub, wherever you need to. You guys, look at that. Is that first one you used under plaid? So this right here is the September Club Couture pattern that comes with the Club Couture. So my words are up a little bit higher than I thought that they were going to be initially, but that's okay. That's okay. Thank you. I did not take the tape off, Ray. I know I should have, but I didn't. Just because we're getting close to that hour mark now, and I want to get embellishments on here and everything else, so I'll worry about it when I need to. When I'm kicking myself in the butt. Hi, Jerry. So you guys, if you're just joining me, September is the keyword, okay? Type September in the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, now that I'm looking at this, I feel like I could almost... Oh, Selma Erickson's question. Let me see if I can find it. This one right here. This is with the September Club Couture kit. Was that the question? Thank you. So you want to join Club Couture to get this one, and it's the last night. The last night to get this pattern. If you're not a Club Couture subscriber, by the end of the night tonight, then this pattern's going away and you won't be able to get it. Okay? All right, you guys, now it's time to embellish. Now it's time to embellish and add some beautiful stuff to this. I did not turn on my glue gun tonight because we're going to use, how wide is the stripe? 4 inches. 4 inches. All right. So I've got a bunch of greenery here that we're just going to kind of glue down or staple on. And we're also going to use some red berries to really go along with this. So this has got, it's way too thick for what I want for this. Oh, I hope I've got my things in here. No! Oh, good. I brought them back in. I was letting Evan use these to cut pipe cleaners, and I was like, oh, no. I hope I got those back from him. So I'm just cutting this down far enough to get a couple of branches at a time for this greenery. And, ooh, this one's got a big pine cone on it. I don't know if I want to use the pine cone. Let's see if I can get, this is why I usually buy 2 at a time, because then you can kind of get like pieces. So I think that these 2 branches right here are going to be similar. All right. And then we'll see if we need more than that or not, but I don't think that we're going to. And we can kind of shape it as we need to. I want it to kind of go down and follow the curve of my... Thank you guys for answering questions. I cannot see it all. I just can't anymore. Oh, you guys are awesome, though, for jumping in there and taking care of that for me. All right, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to staple these down. Right there for that one. And right here for this one. What just oh, duh. I didn't use my trigger finger. Okay, now I just realized I want to put my hanger on there now because as I put my bow and stuff, I might cover up that little hole that's right there. So I've just got some rope. From the Hobby Lobby, you guys. This is more normally what I do my hangers with. Just some rope. And I just folded it in half, tied a knot at the bottom. And now we have a hanger, okay? Simple as can be. Really, really simple to have a hanger on there. And then let's add some berries to this. Losing my tools. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Pam. This one's a little bit bigger. This one's closer to the same size, I think. Thank you, Ruth. It's like, how? Tracy, we'll add more berries if we need to, but I want to get a couple of them underneath the bow before I even put the bow down. We're definitely going to do a bow, though. Well, shucks, I don't have the leverage. I gotta turn it. There we go. Now I got it down in there. The monthly subscription to Club Couture is $25.99 a month US. I do feel a little better today, for sure. Oh, shucks, it still didn't go down in there. Well, goodness gracious. Well, let's pull those ones out then. Don't want those sticking anybody in the hand. Now we got it down. Now we got it for sure. All right, we're going to put our berries aside. We're definitely going to do a bow next, and then we'll add more berries if we need to, okay? All right, let me set this aside so we can work on our bow. So for the bow, I'm going to use 2 different color ribbons. And I have one that's just a dark gray and one that's got like a red and white stripe, but it's an off-white stripe. So I think it's going to go really, really well with the color on the back. This ribbon is the Ribbon Boutique Hobby Lobby, and this one right here, you guys, is probably at a flea market or something. Oh, yay, Kim! Can you give us I did earlier, Nancy, when I first came on, I showed you guys what the October one looks like. I'll show it again at the end of the live, though, okay? If I remember. Hopefully I remember. All right, so for our bow, we're going to do this, what I think is just the easiest way. It really depends, Brenda. Each one I price differently. Depends on how much greenery I put in there, how much a bunch of stuff. All right, you guys, I just completely lost my train of thought. And how I went, oh yeah, now I remember. All right, we're going to start off with, let's see, we're going to start off with an 18-inch loop. Okay. Oh, I should have had my hot glue gun plugged in. All right, we're going to cut one at 18 inches. Of this one. We're going to cut another one of this one at 18 inches. I'm trying to think, you guys. We're going to cut one of these ones at 4 inches. And we're going to cut one of these at, let's say, I'm going to go with 10 inches. Hopefully 10 inches is good. If not, we'll cut another one. Okay? Thank you. So 18, 18, 10, and 4. And then we're going to do this one right here, 16, 16, and 10. Okay. See what happens with it, you guys. 16. 16. And I have so much ribbon, you guys, that's why. 16, 16, and 10. It's a very old one. I got it reduced price for 99 cents. And that's why I bought it. Because I buy ribbon. I buy a lot of ribbon. Your husband's picking on me for what? What did I do? What's he picking on me for? Carol, I don't know. Somebody just asked me the price, and I couldn't give them a price yet because it's not finished and I haven't figured it out. So, what do you store your ribbon in? Oh gosh, I have my ribbon on racks. I have my ribbon in totes. I have my ribbon in boxes. It's everywhere. Literally everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. It's in drawers. There's everywhere. All right, so we're going to take this first piece, the little 4-inch piece, and we're going to fold it on itself, okay? So we're just going to take this piece here. Oh, you bugger. Fold this piece over into the middle, and then this piece here. Selma, send me a message. I can have them fix it in the morning. If you sign up for perks right now, I can have them fix it. Without a doubt. But yeah, you want to join perks first before you join clubs so that you get the club at a discount. But I can have them fix it for you for this month. They'll do it. All right. Those are my 2 tens. We're going to do the same thing with both of these pieces here, where we're just going to fold it over it and make a loop. Okay? Make a loop. And glue your loop. I'm trying to make the simplest ribbon I possibly can for you guys tonight. And we're going to let that one sit. We're going to do this with each one of them. Ooh, now it's getting hot. And just making a bunch of loops. By season. By season. For sure by season. Not by color. So, yes, Shelma, go ahead and sign up now for perks. And then send me a message. And in the morning, once our chat opens back up and those girls can fix it, then I will message you and we'll get it taken care of, okay? They're really good about that. How is Evan's birthday prep going? It's not, Mary. It's not at all. I finished up his invitations today, and he took the rest of those to school and handed them out after school today. But nothing else has gotten done because it's the end of the month, which means a lot of flyers and things like that I end up making. And yeah, just too much going on. So I have not had a chance to work on anything for his birthday, and I won't tomorrow either. And yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. All right, so we're going to take our little bow pieces here, and we're going to give them a crisscross. I am losing my train of thought. You guys distract me. I feel like you guys try to do it to me on purpose. All right, we're going to crisscross these pieces here, and we're going to do just like this, where we've got your red on the bottom because it's your longer piece, and then your other one on the top because it's your shorter piece. Okay. Hold on. I gotta grab a zip tie out. It'll all come together in the end. You're so right about that. All right. Now we're gonna take these pieces here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them, okay? Trust the process, you guys. Right here in the center where they come together, right at the edge, we're going to give these guys a cut. Now be careful not to cut your fingers. You just want to cut past the wires. This is going to allow it to move around a little bit better when you are trying to fluff out your ribbon. Okay, so a little slit on each side. And then, with those laying there, we're going to take these pieces here. They should be the same length. We're going to dovetail our ends. stored in shoe racks. I wish I had enough space to do that. I need a storage shed just for my ribbon. I was just telling that to John today. All right, we're going to take this piece here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to fold it. We're going to pinch it in the middle, you guys. We're going to pinch it in the middle, just like that, and then bring it down. So we've got our tails going down the back, okay? So I'm hoping that this one right here is going to be easy for those of you who struggle with bows. We'll put that on the back, just like that, and then our little piece here goes in the middle. Okay, and now we can take our zip tie and we can put it right through here and make sure that it gets into those grooves. Okay, good. And with it in those grooves, we'll be able to pull that really, really, really super tight, okay? You guys see what it's looking like so far? Ah, there we go. Now I've got it tight. And then we can just take our bow pieces and we can move them around and we can fluff them out. I just realized that this gray does not really have much of a wire in it. But we can move our tails down. We can fluff these guys out. We can fluff out our middle piece here. And we can really pull this bow around to where we want it to be. Oh, you guys, it almost looks like 4th of July, though. Now that I'm looking at the colors. It's gray, but it almost looks 4th of July. Am I wrong? I think that that turned out super cute, though. Super cute. All right. Okay, it looks adorable on here. It really, really does. Oh, that looks great. We will add some more berries to this. It does cover up the berries quite a bit, but let's go ahead and just staple this right down. Oh, I love it. You guys, it does kind of scream patriotic though with that, with the blue and the red. So once I've got this in place, let's just put some staples here. Thank you. That one didn't even go down. That one caught. You guys, that turned out super cute, right? Okay, let's add a... Is it straight? I think it might be off-centered just a little bit. Let's add a few more of these little berries in here, and then we're going to call it a night, y'all. We're going to call it a night. I feel like it does need a few more berries going out the sides. I barely caught that one with the staple. What in the world? Thank you. I can't seem to get that staple in there where I want it to be. There it goes. There it goes. Thank you. And let's see. I think I'm just going to leave these together. No, my staples are too short for any nails to poke through. They're the perfect size for these rounds. But it does mean that I have to press down quite hard in order to actually get the staple into the wood because my nails are so short. My staples are so short. But when they catch, they catch. Oh, you guys, it's finished. It's finished. It's finished. It's finished. I do love it. Oh, that one fell out. See what I mean? It's not finished. It needs another staple. Because my staples are short, y'all. So that they don't go through the backside. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. September is the keyword. I hope you guys love this project. I love making these door rounds. It's absolutely my favorite thing. I feel like I could design door rounds all day, every day. And be a very, very, very happy camper. They're my favorite. Thank you. Thank you so much. So there we have it, you guys. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I feel like you could do this one in so many different colors. Thank you. And so many different things. And I also feel like if you wanted to, you could even, we've got some that are the ornaments. And you can have the ornaments hanging down on the bottom here if you wanted to. But y'all, there we have it. Beautiful door round. And I'm out of here for the night, you guys. We've had some pretty long lives this week. We really have. So I'm going to get my stuff cleaned up. I've got some questions that I need to answer tonight. And I'll be back. No, you guys, I will not be back tomorrow night. I know, bump. There is now, every first Wednesday of the month, there's a leader meeting that I should be attending, especially during the holiday season. So there will be no live tomorrow night because of the leader meeting that I should be attending. That starts at 9 p.m. my time. You guys know I go live at 9:30. The meeting will not be done in time. So I'll see you guys all back here on Thursday, okay? All right, you guys are fantastic. Love you all so much. Thanks so much for watching. Questions, comments, concerns, send me a message and I'll get back with you as quickly as I can. But I'm headed to bed tonight after I get this cleaned up and answer the few questions that I know I've got, all right? You guys have a good one. Bye, everybody.